gone. So today, I wanted to speak upon a little bit of the tribe of Judah, because Judah, man, it's a dominant, tribe. That's why it's right here in the top, though. It's up top of there for a reason, though, And what prompted me to make the lesson though about Judah is because there was these Jake soldiers, right, called the Harlem Hellfighters, though, you know. They were called the Harlem Hellfighters, though, and they fought with the. Oh God. I do that because like the Wi-Fi, Yeah. And it's called the Harlem Hellfighters, and these were the soldiers of Jake, though, that fought in World War One, though, you know. And the French, right? The French told the USA, like, hey, send us some soldiers over here to fight with us against the Germans, though. And America was all right. We'll just send these Jakes over here, from Harlem, though, So they had to go down to South Carolina or North Carolina to get that, boot camp training, though, And since it was the South, though, they hated these Jakes, though, man. They couldn't even go to a store and restaurant buy something to eat, though, because racism and shit, though. Especially back then, it was more intense, though. It still is, though, But eventually, they got trained, though, and they shipped them out to France to fight against. They were fighting against these French fighters, though, And guess what? They were helping the French so out that these Jakes, though, they call them the Harlem Hellfighters. They dominated and they overkill. I bet it was like I think it was like 851 though soldiers they killed. They did overkill, But that was thanks to these Harlem Hellfighters, though, And the thing about it though is, yeah, they fucked them up though, and they were like winning so much though that they even created a band within each other though. They had a band. I forgot what they called it though, but they had a band though, because they were so dominant with fighting these Germans though, So yeah, they had overkill 851 or 57 though. So the French though gave them some recognition. They're like, you know what, you guys helped us out over here, man. So they gave them the what's that called with the Purple Heart and the Valor? They gave them that. Heart of Valor. There you go, those. They even made a monument in France for these Jakes though. So when they came over here to America, America didn't even acknowledge these Jakes though, man. I'm talking about one Jake. His name was Henry. He got shot in his hand and his face, and he still was able to take out 10 German soldiers. Shot in the hand and shot in the face, and this Jake was able to kill these fucking soldiers though. Imagine. America didn't give the recognition to these Jakes though. When they came back from the war, they threw a parade though, but it was segregated. It was the white soldiers, and it was the Jake soldiers though. But these America, man, they don't recognize him. He died broke and old poor. That guy Henry though. But they made a monument over there in France though. So France recognized these soldiers like, hey, you know what? You guys helped us out and shit, man. That's what's up though.
I think, is it that movie, Born on the 4th of July? There's a movie called Born on the 4th of July, and it's about a soldier who went to war, and then he got messed up, and he came back in a wheelchair, and they didn't even take care of him,
It could probably be that, yeah.
And I think, when he came back, they had like a parade and shit too, and
it could probably be based on that Jake then.
But I think it was that movie.
Yeah. It could possibly be that. I believe there's another movie about them too.
Oh, they have it.
Yeah, so it could probably be. What was it called again? So you could.
It's called Born on the 4th of July.
I'll probably check it out though, because it's talking about that guy Henry, though,
It's with Tom Cruise,
Okay.
And I think his name is Henry.
Oh yeah, then it's probably him then.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it might be that one.
The first World War One, they fought in World War One.
Might be that one.
Oh, okay. But you see, he came back to America, right? Well, they didn't treat him good, right? They were just like, they just left him like, hey, motherfucker, that's it.
Because I remember he was like, I'm a veteran. He's like, I'm a veteran. I need to be treated with respect.
Yeah, it could probably be that. Yeah.
Because he was up in the hospital,
All messed up and shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably that guy Henry then.
So I'm a Vietnam veteran. I don't know if it was Vietnam, no?
I think it was World War One though.
Something like that.
Yeah. But it was one of the wars from back then though, Yeah. So that's the thing, man. They had a monument though for them all there in France though, man. But these Jakes came back over here, man. They're all fucked up and shit, man. Man, even the Vietnam War, they threw these Jakes though out on the front lines though. They're the ones actually fighting these fucking gooks though, And they came back. That's why they all came back all fucked up. They're like, to ease the pain, here's some heroin. And that's why they came back, though. They had an addicted problem to heroin. You know, a lot of people, even from Jake's from Harlem, too, though, man. They're all messed up and shit, though, man. You see Jake right now, too, man. They're all in the streets, all messed up, killing each other and shit, though. So it's hard for people to believe, though, how are they going to be the Judah, the Jews, you know? Like when, you know, like I was talking about earlier, Kanye said, I'm not a Jewish, I'm a Jew. That's what he said. I'm not Jewish, which he was right, you know? I'm not a Jewish, I'm a Jew. You know? And then that Jewish reporter, whoever he was, he's like, did you get influenced by the black Hebrew Israelites? And he goes, nah, you know? He's like, nah. But he did, though. Kanye West did, you know?
Yeah. So how's he gonna learn the truth?
Exactly, though. So this truth is coming out. And this guy has a big platform. He has one of the biggest platforms out there. Kanye West, though, you know? He's known to be controversial and all that, though. But at the end, sometimes he speaks some real shit. Sometimes, you know, a lot of times.
The Hebrew Israelites, they already been on the news, too.
Oh, yeah.
They've been on the news. What's his name? General Yohana been on the news.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
The ICPK? Yep. ICPK, yeah.
IUIC's been on the news.
But you see, what I noticed, though, now, too, is people actually, like, paying attention more, though. You know? There was a banner that they had over there in LA in the freeway, one of the busy freeway. I forgot what it said, but it had some precepts that say, you know, Kanye West is right about the Jews. That's what the banner said, though. You know? So, the truth is coming out, though, whether you like it or not, though, man. You know? But we got to come, you know, where your due is paid at, though, you know? And that's from the tribe of Judah. Our Lord, though, man, was from the tribe of Judah, though. You know? So, can you get Genesis 29 and 35, Babu Shah? Telling me you can't respect where. And then these Jews, right? These Jews don't even believe in Yahweh Shai, though. The ones, the dirty rats over there. They said he was just a man and that's it. That's real blasphemy right there. You know what I mean? And they said, oh, he was just a man. That was it. But he came from the tribe of Judah. These fucking, you know, Jewish people, man. And it's crazy, though, because they're just saying they wait for the Messiah and that's it. But guess what? Boom, let's get out a surprise, though. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers got a surprise for sure, though.
This is Genesis 29 and 35. And she conceived again and bare a son. And she said, now will I praise Yahweh Bashim Shai. Therefore she called his name Judah and left bearing.
See? Judah means praise. When you look at the so-called Negro right here, man, them motherfuckers ain't praise, though. They're like, man, look at them, that, you know, N-word, you know? Them motherfuckers ain't shit, though. Even our people, even Issachar, man, look at so-called Negro, they'll be like, look at this fucking yantas, you know? They don't get praise, though. The so-called Negro right here, they don't get praise, man. They're looked down upon, though, man, you know? And then when that same mother, it was, I believe it was Reuben and Levi and Simeon, though, you know? So, but they had the same mother, but still, we're all brothers, though, man. Because, you know what I mean? Because even though we say, well, he's Puerto Rican and we had, you know, no matter what I say is we all came from one man. All of us came from one man. That was Israel. That was Jacob. You know, oh, my cousin, and oh, he's from my second cousin. But in reality, though, we literally, all of us came from one man, and that was Israel.
Because I think Judah, isn't it Yahweh?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's Yahweh.
Hebrew, yep.
And that has the name, the Lord's name in it.
In it, yeah.
You know?
Yahweh. You see? So how, you know, so that is a tribe to, you know, to praise, though. You know what I mean? So how you're not gonna, you know, so-called Negro, hey man, they do a lot of, you know, NBA, the boxing, though, man, the singing, man. Who sells out the charts, though, man? Even Michael Jordan's praised, though. Even though Michael Jordan's not in the truth, though, but him as a basketball player, these other nations praise Michael Jordan, though. How much these Moabites love Michael Jackson, though. They even try to dance like Michael Jackson, though. So from the tribe of Judah, they're all praised, though, man. These different nations praise them, though. But into entertainment, you know, entertainment-wise, though, you know, your phone. Yeah, it's getting overheated, or?
Probably, yeah.
I'll get buy that thing next time for the shade, though, you know. So can you get Genesis 49 and 8, Babu Shah? Just because they're a different complexion, man, don't mean he ain't your brother, man. You know?
This Genesis 49:8. Judah, your brothers, shall praise you. Your hand shall be on the neck of your enemies.
Ooh.
Your father's sons shall bow down before you.
See? The neck. You will have your hands on the neck of the enemies, though. So, can you get Zechariah 12:7, Baba Kasha? Because think, you get that one, yeah, Baba Kasha.
Zechariah 12:7. Judah, lest the chief of the family of David and the principal inhabitants of Jerusalem should glory over their brethren in other parts of Judea, and say it was owing to them that they were saved and delivered out of the hands of their enemies.
Judah, right? So who's the one that woke to the truth, though? Abba Bivens.
Yep.
Started with Abba Bivens.
From the tribe of Judah.
Yep. And then even Masha?
High Priest Sariah and King Masha.
Yeah, King Masha. All Judah. You know what I mean? All Judah, though. You know? So we praise them. Because if it weren't for them, me and this brother wouldn't even know we're Israelites from the tribe of Issachar.
Yep.
So we praise them, you know?
And it says that the tribe of the Jews, that they're the ones who have the oracles.
Yeah. Because remember too, in the time of with Joshua, they're the ones that first got the land, and then there was Simeon, the brother. You know, in the time of Joshua, they're the ones that first invaded the land, though. You know. So that's the thing, though, because it wasn't for I say Abba Bivens, though. All of us now, we would not even know we were Israelites. We would have thought we were still some dirty Mexicans, Spics, Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? A Native American. We would have thought we were all this, though, man. But because, Judah, though, we would find out that we're actually Israelites, though, So that's why it's important, though, man. We got to give, double honors, though, because they're the ones that woke us up, that woke up our elders to the truth, though, and, and then we got woken up from, the elders who they taught, though, So that's the thing about it, though, man. Just because, like I said, they're a different complexion, don't mean they're not our brother, though, So can you get Genesis 49? Oh, it's like, 49 and 9. So it'd be 49 and 9. And I wanted, because Jake is, tribe of Judah, so dominant though, man. They dominated in boxing, the NBA, the singing. They dominated in everything though. The same way these Harlem Hellfighters, they dominated at that war. So it's no doubt that Judah is talented though. They got the power of Yahweh though.
Yeah.
Can you get?
And the Lord, he always used a small number to defeat a large enemy.
Yeah, like Judges 7 though, about the people that you made a lesson though.
Yeah.
The Most High always wants a little bit of people though, man. And that's straight up though.
So Genesis 49 and 9. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Exactly though, man. And an old lion, will still fight to the end for their territory though, Jake though, man, you see an old Jake, he'll still fight you, Even though he's like in his 50s and 60s, and old Jake will be like, man, what's up, They'll still fight you though. That's why, these wicked ass Jakes though, that gangbanging Jakes, they're in the 50s and shit. They're in their 50s, age-wise, and they'll still be doing work though, putting in work though, They'll be in a gym boxing and working out and shit though, So they're lying though, man. Like, no doubt, man. Jake, tribe of Judah, man, they're strong, man. Be a 40-year-old, you notice though, right? It'd be like a 50-year-old Jake though, but he look like he's barely 30. 51, 52-year-old Jake though, right? But he look like my age and shit. But he's already 50-something though. And he has a son that is my age though. You know what I mean? Like, he be 50 though, but he look 30, but he has a son that's 30.
That's wisdom too,
Yeah.
That man has wisdom.
Yeah, because when you're younger, you have kids when you're young, they come out strong.
Yeah.
That's why you see Jake though, these Jake though, right? They be hella tall, man. because their moms will be like 14 when they have them, 15. They be having them young, hella young though, But then they get, they get tall, they get big though. It's because when you're that young though, all that energy, you're young, you have all that energy. It goes into you getting, the girl pregnant though. So all that energy goes into you know what I mean? And then eventually your kid gets big though, man. But it's always from the tribe of Judah, so-called Negroes, man. They're all football players and they're all big though, man. It's natural, man. Jake could do like 10 push-ups and he'll have a fucking six-pack. I mean, he'll do like 20 sit-ups and he'll already have a six-pack.
Yeah.
You know? Jake don't even have to work out and he has a six-pack.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Fucking Tupac and shit. Tupac looked like he kind of worked out, but you could tell that Jake didn't. Tupac looked like he just smoked and rapped though, and you know what I mean, and did that shit. But then you see him because he was always shirtless, right? In his concerts, whatever though. But he looked like he kind of worked out. He looked a little cut, but it was like this.
He wasn't even an athlete.
No, he was just a rapper.
Yeah.
But he looked like he kind of worked out. He looked like he could probably box a little bit. Yeah. So naturally, man, that's why naturally they're like the leaders though, because people from the Northern Kingdom though, they listen to Jake though, man. The music and shit though, they listen to it. Even these these hard-headed Chicanos and shit, right? These Chicanos, these Southerners, whatever that case be though, they still listen to Tupac. They still listen to Jake's music though, because it's good though, man. It's good. Can you get First Chronicles 5 and verse 1 and 2? Because that's the thing, man. You gotta respect tribe of Judah whether you like it or not, man.
So this First Chronicles 5 and
1 and 2. Yeah,
First Chronicles 5 and 1. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, for he was the firstborn, for as much as he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given unto the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel. And the genealogy is not to be reckoned after the birthright.
Yep. Oh, can you get the next verse? Because I'll speak a little about that one too, but we could get the second verse too.
For Judah prevailed above his brethren, and of him came the chief ruler, but the birthright was Joseph's.
Exactly though. Yahushai. Exactly. You know what I mean? So Reuben, remember, Reuben was the oldest. He was the oldest one though. But since he defiled, can you get Genesis 35 and 22, Babu Kasha? Because naturally, as the oldest, Reuben was the oldest, he was supposed to get the birthright though, because he's the oldest one, when the oldest child you have though, he's the strongest and more wise though, at times though, because then also too, remember there was King David. King David was the youngest one, but look what he got, But naturally, you have something, their inheritance go to the firstborn though, Can you get that one, Babu Kasha?
This is Genesis 35 and 22. And it came to pass when Israel dwelt in that land that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine.
So he fucked up. He fucked up. He had sex with his father's concubine. See, the laws weren't even put out yet until the time of Moses. But you see, it goes to show that word to mouth though, that there was still, laws, but it was through the mouth though, the word though, it wasn't written on tables of stones though, but it was just people from then knew though, So because he did that, his birthright got taken away and was given to Manasseh and Ephraim though, Ephraim being the chief one for the northern kingdom though, So that's the thing about it though, man. So Reuben messed up. He fucked up, Because like I said though, man, he fucked up though. So, but it said, can you get verse 2, Baba Kasha, on the First Chronicles 5?
First Chronicles 5 and 2. For Judah prevailed above his brethren, and of him came the chief ruler, but the birthright was Joseph's.
See? And remember, Judah, right? What came out of Judah? King David. King David was the king of what? Israel. King David came from the tribe of Judah, and he was the king of Israel. You see? So can you get 2 Samuel 5 verse 1 and 2, Baba Kasha. Because no matter what, though, yeah, there's a thing called the Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, though, you know? But remember, our Lord, though, and King David came from the Southern Kingdom, was this tribe of Judah. Same thing, you know, got to recognize, too. Abba Bivens was from the tribe of Judah, though. So we recognize that, though, you know? We give recognition to that, though. You know what I'm saying, though? So it only makes sense, because it wasn't for these men, like I said, though, we wouldn't even know who we are, though. You know?
So 2 Samuel 5 and
1 and 2.
2 Samuel 5 and 1. Then came all the tribes of Israel to David unto Hebron and spake, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh.
See, that we're related, you know, we're family. You see? Can you get to the next one?
Also in time past, when Saul was king over us, thou wast he that leddest out and broughtest in Israel.
And who brought us into this truth, you know? Through Abba Bivens, though. High priest, I believe it was High Priest Ariah had that dream, though, that vision, and made this chart, though, you know? But it was through him, though. You see what I'm saying, though? So it only makes sense, though, man. You know, Judah is dominant, though, man. That's why the name is called Praise, though, Judah. You know? Praise them, you know, because the fact that we wouldn't even know who we are, though. You know? So they asked him, hey, can you be, you know, the Northern Kingdom asked him, can you be, you know, well, the Northern Kingdom, but it was Israel that asked him, hey, can, you know, you be our king too? Since we're related, though, you know? Come on, you know? There's like half a brother out, you know? So that's what it goes to show. But remember, King David came out from the tribe of Judah, though, man. So that's dominance. The king at that time came from the lineage of Judah, man. You know? So we can't be down, you know, we can't talk down upon Judah like that, you know? And can you get Isaiah 11 and 13, Baba Kasha?
Isaiah 11 and 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Remember, he got the birthright. Can you get the next?
Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
See? Because I didn't say Levi, it didn't say Simeon, Ephraim. Because remember, we already read the little history of it. The birthright was given to, you know, the sons of Joseph, which is Ephraim, Manasseh, but it was Ephraim, you know? It said not vexed with Judah. It didn't say Levi or, Benjamin. So it goes to show those two are the dominant tribes, though, you know? So it goes to show, though, you know? So that's some, I'm just saying, a little history, though, that you got to know of, though, you know? Can't just cut, I don't like this tribe, these people right here, so I'm going to cut this tribe, take this out. I don't like these people, you can't do that. You can't do that, though, because at the end, like I said, we all came from this man Israel, you know? We're all brethren, though, no matter what, though, man. A brethren from over here will help you more than a fucking Edomite would, you know? And can you get a Deuteronomy 33 and 7, Baba Kasha? Because no matter what, though, man, we're special people, you know? But, hey, Judah be in TV shows, right? They'll be in the, you know, radios. They'll be winning the gold, you know, going to the Olympics, though, winning the gold medals, though, for America. The fastest runner, I think his name was, or one of the fastest runners for America, his name is Trevor some shit. I think Noah or Trevor some shit. And he's a Jake, though, but he's fucking fast. And he's a so-called Negro. And he's over there winning gold medals for America. You know? When have you ever seen a Jewish with their fucking curls and shit win a gold medal up in the Olympics? How are they special? You know? When's the last time you ever seen a so-called, Jewish win a fucking gold medal? How are they the salt of the earth, though? That motherfuckers can't even dance. I remember you put a video of this Edomite, the way he was fucking dancing, though, you know? I think he had a tank top. He was fucking... How are these the people, though? Yeah. It looked like he was having a epilepsy, fucking, you know what I mean, seizure. How are they the people? Because what it tells you, they're the salt of the earth, though. We're the salt of the earth. No salt, no flavor. How does these motherfuckers have flavor? They're flavorless, though. You know? Can you get that one, Baba Cashello?
This is
Deuteronomy 33 and 7.
Deuteronomy 33 and 7. And this is the blessing of Judah. And he said, Hear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the voice of Judah, and bring him unto his people. Let his hands be sufficient for him, and be thou an help to him from his enemies.
Ooh, see? He's strong, he's dominant though, man. You know? You take away Esau's guns, man, fight against Judah, man, Judah, man, Jake will fuck him up though. You know? Jake will fuck him up though. In a hand-to-hand combat battle, Jake will always win though. For example, look at boxing. Who's the heavyweight champions all the time? 70s, 80s, 90s, you know? Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, you know what I mean? What's the Sugar Ray? Tommy Hearnson, the Marvin Hagler, then Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis.
George Foreman.
Oh yeah, that guy. You see? They're monsters though. It's like, okay, that's just another proof that Edomites can't fight. You know, even if it was a so-called Edomite from Russia.
Oh, Roy Jones.
Oh, Roy Jones. Oh, yeah, Jones. Yeah. You see? They're always the heavyweight champions. But that's what I'm saying. Take away the guns from Esau. Who wins though? Boxing is an example though. Who's dominant though in that? You know what I mean? So we're naturally strong and fighters though. You know? You know? So that's what I was saying. Because, hey, Judah's always the champion of the world all the time. He's always the champion of the world. Yeah. Even from London, you know, you got these Jakes that come, you know, fight American, you know, like American boxers and shit. Hey, they get their ass beat too. You know, it'd be Jake from London or England though. They come and shit to America, fight an American boxer though, or a Jake though, and they get their ass beat too a lot. You know? Like Mike Tyson with Lennox Lewis though. But see, if Lennox Lewis would have fought Mike Tyson in the late 80s, I feel like Mike Tyson would have whooped his ass. You know? But mid-90s, by the time, you know, Mike Tyson's already slowing down. You know, he was in the prime Mike Tyson from back in the 80s, though. You know? But I'm just saying, though, man. He's like, you guys don't praise him and shit. But you praise him, but not in the righteous way, though. You know? But you gotta give where, you know, honor's due. You gotta give honor where it's due at, though, you know? Gotta give respect where it's due at. But like I said, our people and shit look at Jake like, all these fucking yantas and niggas and, you know, all this other shit, though, man. All these bywords, though. You know? So this will be the last Genesis 49 and 8.
Genesis 49 and 8. Genesis 49 and 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Yeah, exactly, though. You know? Like that rapper Eazy-E, right? He brought in this Mexican group called Brownside, though. You know? And you notice all the time, it's always Judah within the neck of your enemies. Who's the enemy?
That's our brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Our brother.
Yeah, your big brother, right? Let's say you have a bully. And you know what I mean? You have a bully, right? And your big brother comes, like, hey, man, stop picking on little man. And then starts fucking up your bully. You're going to be like, oh, shit, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, because it's always the big brother who's picking on the little brother.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because one time when I was in middle school, I was in 8th grade, and there was this kid, you know, he was a 6th grader, and he would always get picked on by an 8th grader, someone my age, though. So that 6th grader, he had a brother that was in high school. So that guy told his brother from high school, hey.
It's always the little brother that gets picked on by the big brother.
Yeah, I think that's what you said.
I said it wrong.
Oh, wait.
I think, I don't know.
No, I think you said it. You said it right, though, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. They're always the big brother picking on the little brother.
Yeah.
Which is true. It's true, you know? Even older cousins. You have older cousins. They're like your brother, no? They pick on you. Even your older cousins, though, you know?
They come over and shit.
Hey, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, talk shit, you know? Talk shit to you, but just fucking around. You know, it's that brotherly love, though, you know?
Just because they're bigger, you know, and they're stronger.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. So you're going to be like, well, you know? But if they see you getting beat up, though, or getting punked by another person, hey, they're gonna step in and be like, hey, this is my little cousin, motherfucker. What's up with you? You know, they'll step in though. But that's Judah right there, man. That's Judah. You know. Well, I was saying about that that sixth grader, right? We're at the bus stop and he seen his brother. You know, he came out of the high school class, and he's like, "Hey, this guy keeps fucking with me, man." And that guy was from high school. His brother was like, "Oh yeah." He told the eighth grader that was guy was my age. He's all, "Hey man, let's go step back here. Let's fucking run it." And that guy was like all quiet. He didn't say shit. He was quieter than the church mouse. He's like, "All right." He's all, "Next time you pick on my little brother, I'm gonna fuck you up." And then that guy stopped picking on him, that sixth grader. But it was funny though because they used to live across the street from my grandma, like he was saying. But the older brother would always make him cry though. His little brother, he'd always make him cry and shit. You know, that's just an example. He'd always, his name was Louis though, and his older brother's name, the guy from high school, his name was Beans, and he'd always make that kid Louis, his little brother Louis, cry. You know. But then when some other motherfucker came and started picking on him, that guy Beans, his brother, stepped in and was like, "Hey motherfucker, you fuck with my little brother, I'm gonna fuck you up." You know. And that's Judah though. That's tribe of Judah, because hey, Judas will help you out too, man. Because we grew up in the same slums. We grew up in the barrios, the ghettos. We literally grew up together though, man. And some, California is dominated a lot with Mexicans though. But some of us from LA and other places, man, they grew up with Jake though too in the Bay Area. The Mexicans from the Bay Area got a lot of love for Jake up there, man. There's never been some interracial or so-called interracial war with them though, you know. You see what I'm saying though? But you know why they beef so much, the so-called Mexicans and Jake from down south? Because that gang shit. That gang shit, always from that gang from that side, and that's why they beef with each other. But you go up to the Bay Area, it ain't like that. So-called Mexicans got love for Jake up there, man. You know? But see, it goes to show too that gangs, man, that was the main drug for our people, man. You know what I mean? So like I said, he always has his hands on the enemy, man. This fucking Edomites though, you know? No matter what though. So you got anything, brother?
No, just just wanted to say, when the Lord comes back, He's gonna come back in those chariots, the UFOs, and that's our big brother.
Yep.
He's gonna because we're being picked on by Esau, right?
Yeah. Esau's the bully,
like
though.
You were saying, Esau's the bully.
Yeah.
He's gonna come and fuck Esau up.
Yeah, he's that curse. He'll be that curse to to Esau though. But that steal it though. So them chariots, that's our backup though. That's gonna have our back though. Because we can't go up against Esau though. Esau has his guns, his military. How are we gonna fucking fight against Esau though, man? We're getting punked all the time, man. They're kicking us down while we're still on the ground, though. That's why we need a big brother, Yahweh Shai, though, and the chariots, though, to come, though, and kick Esau's ass, though. That's why it's going to be that war up in heaven, though, first. It's going to be that war up in heaven, though, You're going to see all this happening. So imagine, like you were saying, you don't even know the mystery behind the chariots, though, so you're going to be freaking out. Probably catch a heart attack or some shit, because you don't even... What's going on? I thought only in the war of the worlds though you see shit like this though, but not in real life. But we see that, we're gonna understand that. We're gonna be like, yeah. We're gonna think Revelation 12. No, Revelation 12. Yeah, I believe in 12, right? The angels, Michael and the angels went to war with,
The chariots are gonna be killing people too.
Yeah, like war of the worlds though.
Like what the nuclear missiles miss, or what they can't. If they can't, destroy the
whatever they can get.
What they can't get, the UFOs are gonna get.
Yeah.
But
with those nukes though, man, that's the purging. That's gonna be that purging.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? So there's steps to it though. But just know, like it says though, this place is gonna be desolated. It's gonna be with the fowls and the owls and everything. It's just gonna be desolated though. But the chariots are gonna desolate people too, man. They're gonna hit people though. What is it, Isaiah? I think it's Isaiah 34 though. Let me just get this last precept though, because hey, that's a violent precept. Hey, people think about it. That's a violent. They want to say a violent precept though, but I'll just get it real quick though. For edification's sake. Isaiah 34 and 3 and 4. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcass, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Down, melted with their blood, the mountains. Like, you see here, there's mountains, right?
Yep.
So imagine
That's
so much.
hiding.
Yeah. And then too, representation is how much blood, like a mountain's big. So imagine that has to be a lot of blood on the mountains, though. Even they're gonna be in the mountains too. But I'm just saying too, like the blood could be on the mountains though. That mountain's big. That's gonna be a lot of blood.
Yep. Yeah, because there's a lot of them hiding in the mountains. The whole.
Yeah.
With
them Edomites with the bunkers and all that shit.
The whole elite.
Yeah. And this is let me get this verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, was the mushroom cloud. And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth from the vine and the falling fig from a tree. What are they talking about?
So nukes.
Yep. So it's gonna be like it's not the scroll, the scroll from back then though. It's gonna be like the mushroom cloud though, from them nukes though, So I'm just saying, man, it's gonna be that bad though. That blood on the mountains though. That's violent. It sounds violent to me.
Yeah.
That's why we need them. First and foremost, we need Yahweh Shai coming from the tribe of Judah. He's gonna be the one. The Lord will helping us out, saving us, if we're worthy though. So, you know what I mean. You got anything else? So with that, hopefully, this camp was edifying. We want to give first and foremost to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rokakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone that edify us and taught us the truth, though. So with that, Shalom.
Shalom.